So there is 2, 3, 4, 531. 2, 3, 4. See, 2, 3, 31. So what happened is this is a late afternoon. It's 4:07. It's already too late for me to go to the bank because the banks close at 4. If I want to send someone some money so that I could have what is called Bitcoin. Two, three, four. Yes, so I can have Bitcoin. So I got to do this data transfer because it transferred incomplete. Replace the file in the destination. So the speeds are usually speeds are nowhere near enough. This is a 4 terabyte hard drive, and this is something private to me. This is so much of my mind, of my creativity, my personal desires, feelings, wants, aspirations is in there. 4 terabytes. And one of my complaints is SanDisk, which was started by Eli Harari, I think, Israeli gentleman, has already built a 1 terabyte SD card. They already have one. They won't release it in the market. I don't know why. There seems to be this slowdown, just like in Hong Kong. No, in Taiwan or Hong Kong, I think they had developed Microdia. They had developed a 512 gigabyte micro SD card, which fits into any of these phones. 512 gigabyte micro SD card fits like that into any of these phones. And this was like more than this was in 2009. It was announced. It was never released. It's now 2017. I think it was 2009 or 2011. It was never released. So the same thing with SanDisk. They officially announced the creation and the build and the finish of the trials and the development of a 1 terabyte SD card ready for market. And they even announced it would be on the shelves by such and such. They never put it out. They stopped. They never put it out. So this is 4 terabytes. You see how it needs electrical power, and it's clunky, and it's this, and it's that, and it can break, and it's magnetic rotating media. You can have a lot of problems from that, and you have to travel with it. And if you're a journalist, or if you're a dissenter, or you're an activist, you got to travel with it. You can't get out. You can't leave. So there's this thing with me personally about this nexus of terror, that someone is trying to build. Just like this is mine, this personal things, and my sexual aspirations, my desires, my needs, my wants. This woman's stuff here, that's there, her personal thing, her wallet, her things, that's hers. That's not mine. It doesn't belong to me. It doesn't belong to me. So why should it belong to any nation state government that will say that this is ours and you have no right over nothing? Where they say something like that? So what I'm going to try to do is transfer. See, I don't want to do that because I don't want to confuse myself. There's so much I want to look at, but I don't know how all of this stuff. So let me see. Let me go into the other one and call it. I'm gonna call it a little thumb. I'm gonna go into the bigger hard drive and call it a little thumb. Where is it here? Where's that? The Seagate. This is made by Seagate. So I'm gonna call this a new one. Create a new folder called June Little Thumb Drive in case I need to refer to anything. And I'm gonna call it June 2017. Oh shoot. It's saying that I have 2 minutes, so I should see a folder now. I should say new folder. Yep. I might not even be able to do that. No. Yeah, it did. It did it, but it did it incomplete because I got an interruption. See, in the way, what I'm trying to say, there's no way for me to connect this 4 terabyte hard drive. It's actually 3 point something to a mobile phone. There's no way for me to do it and to have the mobile phone read it because the mobile phone doesn't have enough power to supply it. Yeah, it doesn't have enough power to supply it. That's the problem. So I'm going to do it folder by folder in case the computer cuts off. Let me go back to the beginning. Okay. Cut that. And then I'm going to go into from the sidebar. Look for the little June 2017 little thumb, and I'm going to put that. I'm going to try to paste that in a folder in there, see? And I'm going to do that direct. Oh, shit. I got to do it and then go backward. Some really enjoyable viewing videos that I have here. This is nowhere near fast enough. In case you were a dissenter or an activist, and then people are coming through the doors, they're coming chasing you, you're trying to do the data transfer. Nowhere near fast enough. No way. It's got to be gigabits per second. This is another thing that I'm trying to advocate. Gigabits per second. Megabits is not enough. Even terabits. Terabits per second, not tera. Not T-E-R-R-O. T-E-R-R-O-R. No, tera. T-E-R-A. Terabits. Terabits a second. Very important. Because I don't know, I'm trying to get rid of as much data storage mediums as possible. I don't know what's going to happen once I do this political thing. I wanted to do it in Ramadan, but it's too late. It's 4 o'clock and the offices close. The offices close very strictly at 4, particularly in Europe. When they want to get out at 4, they want to get out. They want to get out of their office, out, not even a minute more. They take their time very seriously. As far as what time belongs to them and what belongs to whoever they're working for. Yeah, they take it very seriously in Europe. Not a minute before. So there's a place I had to go to, but it's in Hafna Fjordur. I haven't told any Muslims, I haven't told anybody that I'm going to do this, to put in, to submit my request formally. I didn't want to have to do this, but a lot of the people, things are starting to close out, so that means the computer may be getting ready to cut off. A lot of the people, they're playing games. They're playing a lot of games, man. Particularly, I was disappointed about my brother Dia. Dia Yassin of the, if I can remember correctly, let me see. ISCGV.org. I think it's .com or .org. Or ICS. It might be .org. Yep, here. And I have never done. This is administration. Let's go to the administration. See, most of them are all Pakistanis. 7 of them. The only one is Palestinian. The president is Palestinian, and this one is Palestinian. He's the tribunal. He controls the finances and has the ability to say, look, can we let such and such have any help? But what will happen, he'll probably mention it today. from the Juma since they were together, but I haven't heard nothing. But he can mention, he has the ability to mention it even before Juma. Even before Juma prayer, he can. And this is the thing, when you mention something as an emergency, it's not an emergency for these people. I had so many hard days, so many painful days here. Unbelievable. 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 And it's not an emergency for them, man. It's not, no. I know the young man that I met, he's from the Khyber Pass. He can't stand them. He can't stand, he really can't stand them. People from wherever they're from. He really can't. He really can't, man. He didn't have good words to say about them, the ones living in the U.S. He didn't. So anyhow, this is what I'm telling you, that extremism, that nexus. I'll show it to you in a minute. Facebook seems to be dead set at somebody's behest. The English word is called behest. At someone's instructions to I already checked the Tutanota, which is a secure German server. They would have to give an actual request to give up the records for this particular email address. An ID that would be on record. The Germans keep strict records about that. So do the Swiss. See? So that new email was just saying that I had more emails somewhere else. Instagram, follow Salvador. Follow Salvo V. I don't know who that is. I have no idea. This gentleman, I tried to contact him. He is a graphics designer. He's a very good graphics designer too, Icelandic, and he's a very good designer. And I sent him an email. He hasn't replied yet. I'm talking about more than a week and a half. It's very unusual. So this Instagram, I was trying to get in touch with somebody that I was formerly involved with that I still love to this day. No response. I was trying to follow just to see images of how her life has gone on in progress. See, and there was some little scumbag, somebody in Singapore that might have been involved with her, might have already been screwing her. Yeah. See what I'm saying? So now, and what they did, they used the terrorism complaint. The nexus that this guy is a lie. It's not true. So then this guy here. Facebook seems to continue dead set to get me. He's not a friend. I never met him. He runs back and forth. Muhammad al-Maliki is a Somali scholar in and out of the United Kingdom. And I thought he may have known, because I was looking for people of good Aqidah, supposedly what they call Shet of Aqidah, who may know of the wealthier people, who may be inclined to say, look, the brother wants to get married. This is what it's going to cost for him to get married. Don't give him any money. Just give him the expenses or the travel ticket expenses or pay for the ticket that he needs to go get married. Just do that. Don't give him any cash. No response. No response. He's trying to work, or if he's trying to pay for his license conversion or his heavy equipment training in Australia, just sponsor him for that and he will pay the money back. No response. See, the people that set me up in Singapore, they put me in a situation to where I would get old and it would become unbelievable as the time progressed. Why haven't you done anything by now? Why haven't you worked in a grocery store? Why haven't you done anything? You ain't got no woman and you have a high libido. You ain't got no woman. Without the woman, you don't feel no motivation to do nothing. And they know it. And they know this. They know it's these people, whoever is behind this, they know it.